Okay, karibuni sana watoto. Karibu mheshimiwa. You are highly welcome. This is Kana family. An institution that rescues children. I know you know. And we appreciate so much. We got your support yesterday. And we've been told always that you remember us by your team, led by Cecilia. So we really appreciate so much. Highly welcome. You can do the introduction of our family briefly. I know you are going to other places. Okay. So which mom? We have a mother who takes care of the children. She's there. Tell them your name.
I'm Mom Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah, Mom Cindy. Mom, you look very young. Yeah. I'm not really that young. Yeah. So what is your role as mom? Okay, I take care of them mostly during the night. Okay. And how old are you? 27. Okay. So have you got... What did you study? No, I didn't go beyond Form 4. I did a course after Form 4, baking and pastry. Yeah. Okay, so do you also cook for them? Yeah, I cook for them. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, but we have a manager who manages here. She has a degree in social.
Okay.
I'm the administrator of the whole program. Yeah. So we
How
have
old is the home?
the home, 26 years old.
26.
26 years. Yeah, that's another mother.
I'm
The one
Janet.
here from the beginning.
I'm Janet.
And then we have three categories for children. We have those who are very young, the babies, we saw them. And we have those who are in primary school. They are both in junior and secondary school. And those that are in high school, and there are those that are in university, and others have graduated. We have a lawyer who have already graduated.
Wow.
We have two who are doing masters.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we've done great work.
Great.
We've never had anyone before who did masters,
Yeah.
and the program is doing very well. So quickly, we can introduce you. These are
So how do you get your children?
the company refer them to us. Those who are molested, the police officer, children officer, the local judges, and children are under when they are molested.
Yeah.
The vulnerable one. They always reported them.
Right.
Police office,
Yeah.
and they are referred to us. They normally do a proper referral.
So how many children do you have at the moment?
We have 26.
26.
Yes, we have 26.
Okay.
Those who are in the home.
In the home.
Yeah,
And
but
what's
those-
your capacity?
We have a capacity of 66.
66.
Yes.
Okay. Has the government integration program worked for some of your children? Where they identify the families and reintegrate them?
Yes, that's really
working.
Yeah, so,
How many have been reintegrated?
we have over 10.
Families. What about adoption?
Adoption, we have around 20 something.
That are adopted?
Yeah, because most of them, they don't have families.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like majority of them.
Right.
Yeah,
Identification documents like birth certificate.
those are the must.
Okay.
The government regulation.
But if you pick the child in the street, how have you managed the birth certificate?
Well, sometimes it's difficult, but once you have a document from the police proving that this child qualifies for we take them the way they are. Later on, because these children we rescue them and they're doing a lot of things. The others we do it later on.
So if you're not able to identify the parents, right? And the child needs to go to school, and the child needs a birth certificate. How has been the process? Have you been successful?
Yeah, we've been successful.
Who has been working?
We go to the DC's office. District Commissioner's office. ACC, the private agency, they support it. There are special cases where those. There are those special cases that children they don't have any protection.
Yeah, but I really love getting my number.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting into the situation right now. It's one of the where the girl sat her exam,
Yes.
got a C, but didn't have any documentation. So the question is, how do you process the moving in? How do you name the child? So if a child is here and it's got a birth certificate, no, if a child is not been adopted, but you come sit. If a child is not been adopted, and you are trying to get a name, right? How do you name the child? How do you give the second name? Responsible. So if they don't, so give me an example. So the name would be, let's say if it was me, I was here. You can't identify my parents. So what would be my name?
When you go to
when you get a birth certificate,
when you go to the lawyer, you give you an of a name that you want.
Oh, so you're allowed to choose your name. So is there an affiliation with the home at that point?
It is your child.
So
it is the home's child.
Okay, so you don't give the name of the home, because I've seen like the children from Amani Center were normally called Esther.
We depend on the law about you choose. If you decide to.
But if a child is a minor, who chooses for the child the name?
You choose. The home chooses.
So,
but you cannot say Amani. Just use a name that is.
So can you give me some examples of birth certificates you've created? Children that have been here successfully, and how you went about naming them. I'd like at least 4 or 5 cases, because I want to the process, even your lawyer's name, so that I can understand, because I want to help that other girl to see how can we make it smooth. Yeah.
The other side.
Not even the other side. The other side is a home. So the child is in a home. But the thing is, I think there has to be regulations on how it's done, so that it's easy for any orphanage to be able to get a child named. Yeah.
So I think that is it. We maybe at the course of the week. It's a weekend now.
Yeah, exactly. But Cecilia, give him my number. Yes. So that he can share with me some information. So ours was to come here to say hello, to wish you a happy Easter, and to tell you that your government loves you and cares for you. So through my office, right, we have Charity here who is in charge. We have Cecilia who is in charge of Makadara, and we have Jared here who is in charge of the whole thing, right, as the chair. I'm the woman representative for Nairobi. So, does anyone here know my name? Yeah. Right? Who knows my name? Huh? All of you. So what's my name? Esther who? Huh? Okay. So I've come here. We brought you food. Yeah. We get some money from the government, and we decided to buy food. We were going to buy food for Christmas. We would have come and given you the food in Christmas. But we had a challenge, so we came for Easter. Yeah. So we start off by saying thank you to God that we have a peaceful country. Thank you to God that we have a good, hardworking president. Right. Thank you to God we have a good member of parliament. Who's your member of parliament? You know? The member of parliament from Makadara is who? Oh la la. It's Honorable Georgia Ladwa, yeah? He's the MP, but now he wants to become the governor. He wants to run for governor of Nairobi. So because he wants to run for governor of Nairobi, I've decided I will run for MP of Makadara. Okay? Yeah. So most of you are very young, huh? Everybody here has an idea.
Yeah.
Who has an idea? Huh?
Okay. Hi.
Yeah? Have you registered as voters? No, you know. Right now you have to go and make sure that your registration is okay. Right? You're registered as a voter. You've got an ID, it's not enough, huh?
Yeah.
Go and register as a voter. So this week I'm going to make sure I go and confirm all my details are okay. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me, what were you going to say?
So, hi.
Hi.
Judith Kemuma Ondieki. Mimi si mkubwa, but there are others. At the moment, I'm the eldest, I think. And then I have my sister here. I have been in Canada for more than 10 years. And I'm a nurse. I'm a registered. Yeah, so at the moment, giving back at the. So you're welcome and thank you. I remember before you used to the ones that had your label. Yeah.
The reason I put my label is because one, I did not want people to sell them. They were not for sale. And two, ending period shame. Girls get their period, they're normally very scared, timid, ashamed. To be ashamed of, it's something to be proud of, yeah? Right? And then you also know that you become a little woman, right? Yeah, so we're going to get pens. We haven't got the money yet, but when we get them, we'll make sure you get some, yeah? All right? Okay, so is there anybody who wants to ask me something? Because I came to visit you. If you want to ask me something,
Chris?
If you want the president something. Ready?
Amwambie nini rais? The president.
Hey, thank you. Why are you saying thank you?
Thank you for your opinion about us. So we appreciate what you've done for us. More and more and more. And we love you guys.
I love you. Okay? So now for the ladies here, all right? The ones who are over 18. Okay? I can see whose baby is that? Yours. Huh? That's Cindy, that's your baby. No. Huh? Also your mom's Cindy, but you never gave birth to the baby. She's a baby because you work in the orphanage. Huh?
She's mine.
Mine. You delivered? Yes. Okay. Is that only number one?
Number two.
Number two?
Yeah.
Ooh. I keep telling all the young moms, are you a single mom? You have your husband? Co-parenting?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a responsible father, but apart.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't let him come and make another one.
Yeah.
You're not a baby making machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you have a boy and a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the names?
The other one is Niklaus. This one is
Yeah?
Sian. Haley Sian.
Okay, and Klaus.
Yeah, and Niklaus.
Okay, so 7, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I want all you young ladies, the young ladies, the ones who are over 18, all right? Please, okay? Don't go just having babies, okay? You have to first get your education, get a good job, and then if you find somebody really nice, right, who wants to get married, right, who wants to be responsible, then you start planning your children. Huh? Right now we have a big crisis of single moms. Many single moms. Baby number 1, baby number 2, baby number 3. Some have even gone to number 5. Yeah? And them with different mothers, all right, who are not responsible. So I'm guiding these young girls, right? So we need to guide them well, all right? And then to my young girls, I know some of you have pain, yeah? Right? But remember, God is?
With us.
And God is good, yeah? God is good. They have counseling? Counseling, huh? Yeah. So just remember that your moms and dads from the home, right? And your government loves you very much. And we're sorry that we were not able to protect you, right? In the beginning, and somebody, right? So you have to hold on to God. Pain, and you're feeling angry, it's okay. Yeah. Talk to somebody. That's why your mom is here. Yeah. You have your mom. You have to come back and say, I'm feeling pain, and happen, right? Okay. Because what happened, was not right. Okay. Because you're babies. Okay. All right. And then also, what I want is for you to remember
right? That because you're girls, right? You're well. Okay, the girls. I'm talking now to the girls, right? And you, how many boys here? No, only girls. All girls. Yeah. Girls. All girls.
Boys, we take care of them at
In
the
another
homes.
home. So you're all girls, right? So say, I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
And I know it.
And I know it.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
And I know it.
And I know it.
So you know when you're out there, there's some boys who are going to tell you, hey, you're so beautiful, right? So what are you going to tell them?
I know it.
I am beautiful.
And I know it.
Know it, right? So there are some girls when a boy says, oh, you're so beautiful, she goes, oh, I didn't know. You know, right? Yeah. You know you're beautiful, right? And you're beautiful because you're made in God's image. You're beautiful because you're made in God's image. So when you're made in God's image, you're beautiful, right? And God loves you. So there are boys who will tell you you're beautiful. Some of them are going to be big. Some of them are going to be your own age, right? Some of them are going to want to play games that are not for children to play, right? Okay? And those games can make you, one, get hurt, two, get pregnant. How many here have got their periods? How many here have got their period?
You know, I'm going to do.
If you've had your period?
Yeah?
Yeah? Okay, so those who've had your period, do you know that when you get your period, what happens? What happens when you have your period? Or what can happen? You can get pregnant. You can get. And you know when the president was talking to us, he was sad that so many young girls are getting pregnant. He was saying that we're putting so much money for these girls to go to school so that they can get an education, they can become something in their life. So let me see. I'm going to go around. What do you want to be when you grow up? Everybody tells me what they want to be when they grow up. What do you want to be?
Lauta,
What do you want to be?
when you grow up.
A teacher. And you?
Lauta.
A doctor? Nurse?
Lauta.
Doctor? Nurse? Nurse? We have yeah.
We have a hospital.
Doctor?
Speak to me.
Doctor? Everybody here wants to be
Doctor.
Doctor?
Pilot.
Pilot?
Lab technician.
I'm a nurse.
A nurse? How old are you?
Me.
Me.
21.
21. Have you finished?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in college?
I'm yet to graduate in June.
Then you want to be a lab technician? Is that what you're studying?
I've studied for.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Nurse. A
Nurse?
registered nurse.
So have you applied for a job?
At the moment, I'm giving. I don't have a job.
Ah,
We have the rest.
right, but you know, I want her to give birth and earn money as well. Yeah, she has to get a career. She can come back and give birth. So what I want you to do, when you see an